look like absolute shit. But let's do my eyebrows. I don't know if they really need to get done, but to me, I got a mirror right here that I'm looking at. And to me, they could use a little cleaning. But I have this machine. I bought it on Amazon that I do my eyebrows with. Look at this candle my sister did. She ran out of the what's like whatchamacallit? I guess the thingy to put the candle in. She ran out of it. So she put it on this top. I don't know if you guys can tell what this is, but like this was a pumpkin, but I guess like the wick was like it has too much wax on it, so I don't even know if it's gonna light. But she was trying to fix that, and it ended up looking deformed and smushy like this. So I don't know if you guys can see, like this is the face right here and everything. Guys, look at this cute Stitch hat I got at Comic Con. I bought it from a vendor. I don't even know what like her name is or anything like that, because I tried to find her the second day I went, because I wanted to see if she had these more of these Spider-Man ones that she had, because literally I was at the stand and she gave me this to try it on because I wanted to see how it looked. So I put it on. I'm like, oh yeah, this is cute. I'm gonna buy this. I bought it, and then my friend is buying hers. And as she's buying it, I literally said to my friend, I think I'm gonna get the Spider-Man one too. As I say that, some fucking man comes up and he tells the lady, can I get the Spider-Man one? I wanna buy it. And then he buys it. And he, like, literally within 2 seconds, I was like, I was about to buy that. But that's why, like, if you want something, I guess, like, don't doubt yourself. Like, just get it. Especially if it's, like, at an event like that, I guess. Like, just splurge. Like, fuck it, right? Look at how badly I broke out. Like, I think I want to show you guys, like, my skincare journey. Because, like, my skin... Okay, so I went to Ecuador in, what, August? And I was in Ecuador for, like, a month. And my skin was getting so fucking good. Like, my skin was clear. Like, I have a lot of, like, pores and shit like that. So, like, my pores were still there and I have some texture. But my skin was looking better. Like, I can probably put in some pictures. And it was getting better. And it was looking so good. And then I come back to fucking the United States. And not even within like 2 weeks my skin starts breaking out, and it could probably do a little bit with the fact that I still wear a mask at work, and I don't know, I just like wearing a mask because I feel like if I don't wear a mask at work, the customers like literally drain my energy. When I have a mask on, I feel like so much better. And also I just don't like being outside without makeup on now, which is sad to say, but I don't feel comfortable being outside without makeup now. And it's just too much work to put on makeup like almost every, because I work 4 days a week. It's too much work to fucking put makeup on. And then I work weird hours, so I'm like at work for like 10 hours and I come home super late. I'm like, when I come home I want to shower and I want to do my skincare quickly, but then when I gotta do makeup I have to really get in there to cleanse out the makeup with the fucking oil cleanser. And oil cleansers are so annoying because like I feel like they're so hard to clean off. Like I don't know if I'm doing something wrong, but I feel like it's so hard, and then like it's just adding extra steps that I don't want to do. I'd rather just, you know, cleanse my face, put on my toners, put on my thingy, moisturizer, and be done with it. But no, then I gotta fucking cleanse and then an oil cleanse, and I gotta go in there, because if not, this just not gonna come out. Especially with my fucking mascara. Mascara is so hard to take off, and then I'm trying to do it like so my eyelashes don't fall out, because I feel like I have a little bit of eyelashes anyways. And so besides the point, yeah, I don't want to wear makeup to work. Well, what were we even talking about that got me up to this point? I think it was my skin, right? So it could be the mask, but I change them out every day. But I guess like wearing it like almost 10 hours straight, because I do take it off here and there to drink and, you know, on my break or whatever. My skin is fucked. And like the other day, these three like little like pimples, because I've been breaking out on my jaw a lot, especially on this side. But this side I've been breaking out too, but like not as much as this side. And this is finally going down. And then as this is finally going down and I'm finally getting happy, like you see, like it's going down and shit like that. Like it was so bad. These three pimples want to form a triangle on my cheek. But I'm like, okay, my skin is looking not that bad. It's pretty good. I'll probably show you guys like my skincare journey, and then if my skin, once my skin, we're speaking it. My skin is so beautiful and so clear. And then I'm gonna show, like, tell you guys what I used, because I think I have like combination skin, because like my skin be feeling dry sometimes. Like recently my skin was feeling really dry. Like I didn't do anything differently. I don't know what I was like, what I could have done differently, but like for like a good like 2 weeks my skin was feeling so dry every day. I would wake up and my skin was so fucking dry. I'm like what the fuck is going on? My skin is usually never so dry. Like if anything, like it's super oily in the T-zone. I don't know if you can probably tell because I feel like I look shiny, but I don't know if it like picks up on the camera. But I kind of like looking like a little shiny, but not like super oily. Also, so like I can bring you guys like on the skincare journey with me, and then you guys can see like my skin turns so beautiful. Stop saying so much. Oh my god, guys, do you guys have any book recommendations? Stop. Okay, so there's this one book that I'm looking for that I saved on TikTok that was like, it seemed good. Like I didn't read it, but I wanted to read it because I literally have like over 3,000 things saved on TikTok for me to read. And well, it's not just read, because I have it like the folder is called read, but I put movies and I put games and I put stuff like that I want to do in that same folder. So it's not like three. It might be a good majority of these books, but yeah. So basically, from what I remember from the book, it was like, I think it was three kids, two boys and a girl. They were like kidnapped. I don't remember exactly what happened, but it was something like they finally had the chance to escape. They were all escaping, and then I don't know if like the killer or what, like found out they were escaping and he was trying to stop them, but he couldn't stop them. So basically, like, it's like basically hinted at that one of the boys and one of the girls, like both boys like her, I think, from how it was phrased, but the girl likes one boy, right? And that boy likes her. So they were like, I guess like hinted at as they were gonna be like, you know, a thing or maybe endgame or whatever. I don't know. I didn't get to read it. Basically, sacrifices himself so they can escape. And I don't know if I'm like mixing the memory of two different books that had similar tropes. But if I'm not, like, please help me find this book, because basically then like years later she's like on the news and it's like the killer was finally caught or whatever and he was murdered or whatever, and then the police are able to, like, I guess rescue him because now he was with him up until adulthood, and like he's on the news and he's like speaking to the news outlet and he's like, I'm free, blah blah blah, and then he was basically like, and I'm looking for someone, I'm gonna find you, blah blah blah, and like he basically him saying like he's gonna find her because it's like it's her, like he's like coming back for her or whatever, blah blah blah. And yeah, I don't know if that was a good explanation or not, but that's from what I can remember. So I'm like, I was trying to find that book because I'm like, oh, I want to read that book now, and I can't find it in my saves. I hate that shit is constantly being deleted or removed before I can like save it into my like Goodreads or whatever, because I need to start doing that. I need to start just adding everything I see on TikTok that I want to read immediately going into Goodreads and putting into like my to be read, because then I feel like I go back and everything is like everybody deleted their shit and I'm like, why are you deleting your stuff? I wanted to read that. I wanted to read it. If you guys know what that book is or maybe heard of a book with a similar trope or whatever like that, like let me know because I want to read that. I really want to read it. I'm like, so good. But currently I'm reading, I forgot what the fuck it was, but it's like basically some book where like this girl gets a scholarship to this like school that's mostly like a music school, and like there's like these three brothers, one is adopted, their father's like a musician and they hate their father, and the brothers have their own little band. Basically they went on tour, they come back and she's like a scholarship student, and then their friend was basically like expelled from the school and she basically took their best friend's spot, and the best friend got expelled for taking the fall for something that they did basically, and while they were gone he was expelled. They're trying to like bully her into wanting to leave the school willingly so they can bring back their friend. On TikTok they make it seem so good, like everything like looks so good, like they're like he's like desperately in love with her, like he has like what's it called, separation anxiety or some shit like that, and it looks so good and it seems so good on TikTok. And then I go and read it and this shit is boring as hell and it's cringy as hell and I hate her. She literally is so fucking, I'm sorry, like I might be overdoing it, but like to me she feels so weak. Like you literally fumbled, like she literally folded so fast for him, like she's like, he's bullying me but he's kinda hot, like I fucking hate it. Like I hate it. And people are like, it gets better, but I'm like, it's so hard to keep going because I think I'm like, I'm not even 50. Am I 50%? I think I'm about 50%. Like I think I'm like, because I think there's like 300, almost 400 pages, and I'm on like 200 and something pages in, and I hate it. I hate it. Because also, like, why are you not telling your fucking sisters and your best friend that these fucking idiots are bullying you, and you're letting them like basically idolize them and blah blah blah. Like I don't care. Like I'd be like, why the fuck are you defending him? Or why are you rooting for him so bad? This man is literally making, like, you don't have to tell him exactly what he's doing, but he's like, just be like, he's making my life at school a living hell. Like he's mean and he's not good to me. And instead you're letting them being like, we ship, you guys are so meant to be, and you're kind of being stupid, like like I don't mind like dark romances, but not when like the female character in my eyes is kind of like so weak. If you're gonna like, I guess fall, because I also am not a big fan of bully tropes, but I'm also not opposed to it. Like I'm open to reading it if it's done well, and I feel like it's not done well. Like she literally melts so easily just for, and maybe it's also because I'm not like in real life, I'm not like one to fawn over people's looks, because like I feel like, because when I read I put myself into the character basically, and I don't know if that's a good or bad thing, but basically I see myself as the character, and I'm like, I would never be that fucking weak. Like I would not be folding just because he's attractive and just because he's like getting up in my space. Like, we're pushed up against the coffee table. He's so hot. Like I'm gonna fold, even though he would literally just embarrass me in front of the whole school and basically like lifted me up and kidnapped me in front of the whole school and threatened my life. Blah 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 blah. But he's so hot. Like no, no. No, I don't care. Like, because I can admire someone's beauty objectively. Like, you're very attractive. You're a handsome man. You're a beautiful girl. But it doesn't mean I'm gonna, like, be so weak. Like, and maybe I've just never met the type of imaginary beauty they're writing in the books that would be able to make someone, like, knees lock and fucking bend or whatever. Like maybe I've never, but I just feel like it's not all that. Like for you to be fucking bending so easily, like for you to fold so quickly, like just because he's attractive and he's been bullying you, and like no, like have more of a backbone. Your mother died. You're supporting your sister. Like you need to have more. You need to have a stronger like because like they also make her try to seem like she's so like I don't know if they. This is how I perceive it. Sorry, like I'm like talking in my head and then I'm not fully like saying my sentence out loud, so you guys are probably like, bitch, what the fuck are you saying? Or whatever. So like from what how I'm perceiving it, the book is trying to make her seem like a strong character, and you know she's a tough girl who can handle her shit. But I'm like, how can you handle your shit if you're folding for a guy who's attractive? Like you're supposed to stay headstrong and be like, I'm finishing this year. I'm going to get this on my fucking resume and I'm going to make sure I make some shit for myself. Like, and you're folding because of a pretty face? Your mother just died. You have a sister to support. Why are you letting yourself fold for a pretty face? And I would understand maybe if it's like longer in to knowing him that you're like folding because you got to know him and you get to see I guess like some parts of him that are like, oh, he's nice with certain people, maybe he's not an asshole, maybe there could be a side that I can look into, that he's a sweetheart even though he's not sweet to me, but I can see it, and you're fawning over that and stuff like that. But you don't even know him and all he's been is an asshole. The way she perceives them as rich people who take advantage of their power to stomp on other people, like that's all the image you know him as so far, and you're still folding just because he's attractive. Like, okay, how did we get to me? I forgot even what this book is, but like I don't know if I'm gonna finish it. Like I'm trying so hard because I hate to like leave stuff unfinished unless they were like absolutely terrible. Like I can't compromise myself to continue, like compromise my worlds to keep on reading this. Like because I was reading another book because on TikTok it was like so good, and then I found out that they're siblings, like adopted siblings raised together, and they're supposed to be endgame, and I'm like, no, I have to throw that out immediately. For that, I can stop reading it, but I feel like I have to finish reading it. But it's so hard because it's so bad and it's so cringe. I'm gonna put the thingy on my eyebrow right here. I don't know if you guys can see. Oh my god, you know what I'm watching as well too? Sweet Pea. I started it. Okay, so I have this problem with spoiling stuff for myself. So I started it because I saw an edit of the main, I guess the main, I don't know if he's like the main guy, I guess would he count as a main guy, but like her main love interest, I guess. I started it because you know the guy who's in Bridgerton who plays like the foot maiden or whatever. I started it because I saw an edit of him and Jim Halpert from The Office, and like basically like showing that they're like kind of like the same type of trope of guy. I'm gonna insert the edit. It's not right to be hellish. I still get jealous. Oh. Because I saw that edit and it made me think the guy was so hot. So I'm like, I fucking love this trope. I was a fan of Jim in the earlier seasons. So if there's a guy who's like Jim, who's like that yearning, fiending man for the girl, you know, like, oh, I love it. I love it. They're so in love. Like, I saw that and I'm like, I need to watch it. And I'm watching it and I'm like an episode in or some shit like that. First of all, it's pissing me off how everybody is walking all over. Like, I'm so impatient, I'm sorry. But, like, it's pissing me off that everybody's walking all over her and she's not doing nothing about it yet. So I'm like, bitch, kill them already. Kill them. Because at first I saw the trailers for it and they're like, people I like to kill. And I would always see those trailers and I'm like, this shit looks ass. I'm bored. I don't want to watch it. Even though I like Ella Purnell. Like, she's so beautiful. She's so talented. But I'm like, this shit looks boring. And then I saw that edit and I'm like, I'm watching it. I'm watching it right now. Now I'm watching it and I'm like, when the fuck is she gonna kill him? Because because from the edit, I'm like, she kills people? Wait, what? But then I'm like, why is she gonna kill people? And then I saw, spoiler, where she had blood on herself, and so I'm like, oh, she does kill people. I would watch it. When is she gonna kill? And then, like, first episode, and I'm like, why isn't she killing them yet? She's not killing them yet. So I'm like, okay, when does my man come in? Like, I need to see their romance. Like, I love it. Like, I live for romance. I live for it. I eat it up every day, right? So I'm like, when does he come in? Spoiler alert! Spoiler alert! Spoiler alert! Spoiler alert! If you're watching Sweet Pea, either skip this part or like get out. But she kills him. She killed him. What? What? Why would you do that? She fucking kills him, bro. Like, that shit enraged me. I am enraged. Like, I don't even like. This is the problem. Like, this is why, guys, don't be like me. Don't spoil it. Don't spoil. Like, I still kind of want to finish it to see him, like, to still see their romance at least. But I'm like, he ends up dead. Like, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? But yeah. Sorry, guys. I'm like so annoyed. I'm so annoying though. That just gave me fucking stupid ass Miranda sayings. I'm sorry. I was like a. Unfortunately, I did like Miranda when I was a kid, so that just reminded me of her, and I don't want to be like her. So I'm sorry, guys. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. But yeah, like, should I just watch it? Like, is it good? Like, even though he ends up dead, people who've already watched it, should I still watch it? Is it worth it? Cause like I like Ella Purnell, but not enough to watch a show for her. Especially when I'm so bored and I'm so sick of her being a pushover. Like, especially like fuck her fucking sister, you stupid bitch. Like I understand they grew up with some trauma maybe, but like and maybe it's because it's a little too close to home. Because if my sister did that to me, I'd fucking kill the bitch. That should have been the first person you killed. Because you have a closer bond. So it's like you owe me more. I mean, like, not owe me because like just because we're family, you don't really owe me nothing. But like still, like, I feel like there's a level of more respect that should be there, and for you to like basically fuck your sister, and she's kind of a weirdo. Like, I'm pretty sure you knew she was getting bullied in school. For you to not only just ignore her, but like be friends with her bullies, like. I mean, I'm an episode in though too, so you're probably like, this bitch is talking so much and she hasn't even like finished. Am I episode in? Let me check. It says sorry for your loss. I think I'm still on fucking episode 1. But you guys are probably like, bitch, finish the episode and then you'll get to know why people do what. But so far, fuck that sister. She deserves to die. It's like you let your sister take care of your father alone. And then you didn't even, seemingly you didn't help with the funeral. And then at the funeral, you're basically like ignoring her the whole time. You let them disrespect her, but not even saying her name right. Like, and when she tries to correct it, you're just like, shut up, like, take it. And then you're like hanging out with her bullies, even though like, cause like bullying, especially like it affects you long term, especially because it seemingly happened in like high school or like middle school. That's a like, and the bullying seemed super bad. Like, for enough for her to be pulling out her hair, you're her sister. You know the fuck. You should be able to see how badly it's affecting her. And then you're just like, I'm gonna be buddy with her bullies, and then for you to be like, go out and drink with them, like, bitch, drink with them. I'm gonna spike their fucking drinks and hope they fall in the fucking river, like, bitch. But yeah, whatever. Okay, guys. Sorry, I'm all over the place. I'm like not getting any. Oh, not getting really any hairs. I ripped my hair out. I don't know if you guys can see that. Oopsies. Yeah. Okay, well, guys, well, like, that was me. Like, I just quickly cleaned it up. I need to work on evening them out a little more, because in person they look even, but on camera they don't look even. So I feel like that means more if it's not even on camera. Thanks so much for coming to my TED Talk.